Her predictions were actually very accurate.
A huge wave will cover a big coast, covered with people and towns, and everything will disappear beneath the water.
From the collapse of the Soviet Union to the rise of ISIS, many of Baba Vanga's past predictions have eerily aligned with historical events. As 2024 unfolds, a newly rediscovered prophecy is making headlines for its chilling foresight. What did Baba Vanga foresee for this year? And how might her cryptic visions impact our understanding of the world? Join us as we dive into the heart of a startling prediction allegedly made by Baba Vanga that has resurfaced for the year 2024. Number 15. Internet and Tech Predictions. Baba Vanga is credited with predicting some of the most significant technological advancements of the modern era, including the rise of the internet and artificial intelligence. Decades before these innovations became reality, she reportedly envisioned a global network connecting humanity in previously unimaginable ways, forever altering how people communicate, learn, and conduct business. Her cryptic predictions described a future where vast amounts of information would be available instantly, revolutionizing education and enabling unprecedented global interaction. Moreover, Baba Vanga's foresight extended to the emergence of artificial intelligence. She spoke of a time when machines would not only assist in daily tasks, but could also challenge human supremacy in certain domains. This prediction is accurate today as AI powers autonomous vehicles, shapes personalized online experiences, and revolutionizes medical diagnostics. The rapid development of AI has sparked significant ethical debates and concerns over privacy, job automation, and the broader implications for society. In recent developments, OpenAI's decision to block users from mainland China underscores the growing tensions in the global tech landscape. This move is part of a broader struggle between the West and China, where AI has become a critical battleground. OpenAI's action is not just about protecting intellectual property, it reflects a strategic effort to maintain an edge in the race for AI dominance. This decision has far-reaching consequences, potentially leading to a more fragmented global AI environment, where different regions pursue divergent paths in technological innovation. The implications of this are profound. As the United States and China drift further apart in their technological ecosystems, people may witness the rise of distinct AI superpowers, each shaping the future of the digital world in different ways. This shift aligns with Baba Vanga's predictions of global upheavals and political changes, highlighting how technological advancements can reshape the geopolitical landscape. The intensifying tech Cold War could redefine global power dynamics, with AI at its core, marking a new era of competition and rivalry that could have lasting impacts on the future of humanity. Number 14. Earthquake Prediction. Baba Vanga made a striking prediction for this year. A colossal earthquake might hit the United States, potentially altering the course of the Mississippi River. This forecast is so significant that it could dramatically reshape the river's path, which has shifted before throughout history. The Mississippi River has changed its direction numerous times over the centuries, sometimes even running backward due to earthquakes in the Mississippi Valley between 1811 and 1812. Historically, the river has changed its course about once every 1,000 years. Despite doubt about Baba Vanga's vague predictions, the idea that the river's course could change is not entirely far-fetched. Recent scientific studies have highlighted that this year might indeed see some major seismic activity in the United States. However, some critics argue that the recent 4.88 magnitude earthquake near Lebanon, New Jersey on April 5th did not impact the river's course, as it was felt as far away as New York City, but didn't cause significant changes. Looking ahead, another major earthquake could be on the horizon. Recent reports suggest that a potential 6.0 magnitude quake from the San Andreas Fault could be imminent. According to the New York Post on April 2024, remote sections of California's San Andreas Fault, known for frequent large earthquakes, may soon experience another significant quake. The area around Parkfield in Monterey County, for instance, usually sees an earthquake of magnitude 6 or greater every 22 years, with the last major tremor occurring in 24, though it was delayed by 14 years. A recent study published on March 2022 in the journal Frontiers in Earth Science indicates that unique seismic activity in the San Andreas Fault could signal a strong earthquake might occur this year. Such a quake could have severe consequences. Intense shaking might damage or collapse buildings, disrupt essential services like electricity and water, and trigger landslides and ground ruptures. Additionally, there could be considerable psychological stress, necessitating long-term recovery efforts to rebuild infrastructure and support affected communities. Number 13. Global economic crisis. Baba Vanga is famous for her uncanny accuracy in predicting future events. One of her most unsettling prophecies involves a devastating global economic crisis that she believed would unfold in 2024. She envisioned this financial disaster being sparked by a combination of alarming factors that are already causing concern worldwide. At the heart of her prediction is the skyrocketing global debt, which has surged to a staggering $300 trillion, a figure that has economists around the globe deeply worried. This unprecedented level of debt is seen as a ticking time bomb, with the potential to destabilize the world's financial systems. Baba Vanga also warned of increasing geopolitical tensions, especially between major world powers like the United States, China, and Russia. These tensions have been on the rise, marked by escalating trade wars, growing military arsenals, and worsening diplomatic relations. According to her prophecy, these conflicts could further strain the global economy, making it more vulnerable to collapse. She also foresaw a significant shift in economic power, predicting that the balance of influence would move from the West to the East. Emerging economies like China and India are gaining momentum, challenging the long-established dominance of Western nations. This shift could reshape the global economic order in ways that are both profound and unpredictable. What makes Baba Vanga's prophecy even more unsettling is its connection to the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic dealt a severe blow to the global economy, triggering the worst downturn since the Great Depression. It led to mass unemployment, disrupted supply chains, and forced governments to spend enormous amounts of money to prevent a complete economic collapse. Baba Vanga's prediction suggests that the weaknesses exposed by the pandemic could escalate into a full-scale crisis, potentially altering the global economic landscape in catastrophic ways. Number 12. Mysterious disease for Trump. According to Baba Vanga's prediction, in 2024, former US President Donald Trump might confront a severe and perplexing health issue linked to a rare disease. This condition, which has puzzled scientists and bears similarities to Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, a rare and fatal brain disorder, or specific forms of encephalitis, could lead to progressive hearing loss and significant brain damage. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for instance, is characterized by rapid neurodegeneration, leading to severe cognitive decline, loss of motor control, and eventually, death. Encephalitis, an inflammation of the brain, can also cause significant neurological impairments, including memory loss, behavioral changes, and severe physical disability. Historically, similar health crises have affected notable figures. President Woodrow Wilson, for example, suffered a debilitating stroke during his second term in office, which left him incapacitated and significantly impaired his ability to govern. This incident led to a hidden period where his wife, Edith Wilson, effectively managed much of the presidential duties. If Trump were to develop a comparable condition, it could spark similar concerns about his capacity to lead and might impact the functioning of the presidency. In addition to these health concerns, there is a historical precedent for how such health issues can influence a leader's public image and governance. For instance, President Franklin Roosevelt's battle with polio was largely hidden from the public, yet it significantly impacted his presidency and the public's perception of his leadership abilities. Despite the potential health challenges, Trump is anticipated to win re-election, given his strong support base and political positioning. However, this illness could increasingly shape how he is perceived by the public, and how he governs. The unfolding situation will be closely monitored, not just for its immediate impact on Trump's effectiveness, but also for its broader implications on United States politics. This scenario adds a layer of interest, echoing past instances where leaders faced severe health crises while in office, and it raises important questions about the intersection of personal health and public leadership. Number 11. Brexit Prophecy. Baba Vanga, the famed Bulgarian seer who has fascinated people for decades with her mysterious predictions, made an astonishing prophecy long before the events of 2016. She foresaw that Europe would undergo a profound transformation, predicting that the continent would no longer exist in its current form. This bold prophecy seemed to come true on June 23, 2016, when the United Kingdom held a momentous referendum, voting to leave the European Union. This decision, now known worldwide as Brexit, sent ripples across Europe and beyond, dramatically impacting the continent's political, economic, and social landscape. Brexit was not just a political event. It marked a significant turning point in modern European history. The referendum outcome challenged the very idea of European unity that had been painstakingly built since World War II, leading to intense debates, economic uncertainties, and a rethinking of the future of the EU. For some, Baba Vanga's prediction appeared to encapsulate the growing tensions within Europe, rising nationalism, economic disparities, and the struggle over identity and sovereignty. Her Brexit prediction, in particular, has fueled assumptions about her uncanny foresight, with believers pointing to this event as proof of her extraordinary abilities. Even doubters find it difficult to ignore the interesting parallels between her visions and real-world events. The Brexit vote and its aftermath have been widely regarded as one of the most significant geopolitical shifts in recent history. It not only changed the course of the UK, but also forced the European Union to confront its internal challenges, sparking debates about the future of the EU and the stability of the global order. Number 10. Dress of Doom Prediction. In 1969, the famed Bulgarian mystic Baba Vanga made a chilling prediction about a prime minister saying, "The dress will be her undoing." Her cryptic vision of an orange-yellow dress shrouded in smoke and flames seemed like a strange omen, until decades later, it unfolded with chilling accuracy. This prophecy eerily aligned with the fate of India's former Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, who was a pivotal figure in Indian history during the early 1980s. Gandhi, a powerful and controversial leader, ordered Operation Blue Star in 1984. This military operation aimed to remove Sikh militants from the Golden Temple, which is not only the holiest site in Sikhism, but also a symbol of Sikh identity and resistance. The operation was deeply contentious and led to significant loss of life and damage to the temple, sparking outrage among Sikhs globally. On October 31, 1984, in a shocking act of vengeance, two of Gandhi's Sikh bodyguards, Satwant Singh and Beant Singh, assassinated her in the Prime Minister's residence. This brutal act was widely seen as a direct retaliation for the attack on the Golden Temple. The astonishing part of this tragic story is how closely it mirrored Baba Vanga's prophecy. On the very day of her assassination, Indira Gandhi was wearing a saffron-colored sari, a shade of orange-yellow that corresponded to the dress in Vanga's vision. The sari became symbolically intertwined with her death, as the fiery and tumultuous end she faced was reflected in the smoke and flames of her demise. This alignment between Vanga's prophecy and the actual events has captivated people's imaginations and fueled debates about the nature of prophetic visions and their connections to real-world events. Number 9. Health and medical predictions. Baba Vanga made some intriguing predictions about medicine and health that aren't talked about as often but are equally significant. She envisioned a time when groundbreaking medical advances would not only cure diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's, but also significantly extend human lifespans. Though this may sound like something out of a science fiction novel, the rapid pace of medical research today is making these once fantastical ideas seem more plausible. Recent developments in the field offer compelling support for Vanga's predictions. For instance, Russian scientists are on the verge of creating a cancer vaccine, with President Vladimir Putin recently announcing that it could soon be available to the public. This vaccine, currently in advanced stages of development, has the potential to target various types of cancer. Although details on which specific cancers it will address are still emerging, the progress has generated substantial optimism. In parallel, significant strides have been made in the development of a lung cancer vaccine. This vaccine, based on cutting-edge DNA technology, has attracted substantial funding from the UK, allowing for 2 years of rigorous research and the production of an initial 3,000 doses. The University of Oxford, a leading institution in medical research, has recently emphasized this advancement, underscoring its potential to transform cancer treatment. The excitement surrounding these developments is palpable as we move into 2024. There's a growing belief that a medical breakthrough could be imminent, offering renewed hope and potential cures for millions affected by cancer. However, Baba Vanga's predictions also caution about the possibility of new, unforeseen diseases and pandemics that could challenge the global healthcare systems. Her foresight highlights the importance of remaining vigilant and innovative in the medical field. As the world faces these emerging threats, the ongoing progress in medical research will play a crucial role in shaping the future of healthcare and human well-being. Number 8. Political and global predictions. Baba Vanga's prophetic legacy extends deeply into the realm of international politics, showcasing her unique ability to predict global shifts. Her insights into the rise and fall of nations, the formation of new superpowers, and major changes in global diplomacy have captivated both scholars and enthusiasts. Some of her forecasts have indeed come to pass, while others spark ongoing debate and analysis. For example, Baba Vanga's prediction that 2024 would be a year of great instability and upheaval is particularly notable. She foresaw a dramatic event involving Russian President Vladimir Putin, suggesting that he might be assassinated by a compatriot. This forecast is especially intriguing considering the current volatile situation in Ukraine, where tensions have been high since Russia annexed Crimea in 2014, and the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. Vanga's prediction aligns with recent trends of political unrest and power struggles within Russia. Furthermore, Vanga's warnings about a surge in terrorist attacks across Europe are timely, given the recent history of such events. Europe has experienced a series of high-profile attacks in recent years, including the 2015 Paris attacks and the 2016 Brussels bombings. Her prediction about a major, unnamed nation potentially using biological weapons adds a chilling dimension to current global security concerns. The concept of biological warfare has been a topic of international tension, with nations like North Korea and China facing scrutiny over their biotechnological advancements. Additionally, Vanga's foresight coincides with current geopolitical shifts. The world is witnessing the resurgence of historical territorial disputes, such as those between Israel and Palestine, and the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. There is also growing doubt about China's dominance over territories like East Turkestan, Tibet, Southern Mongolia, and Hong Kong, reflecting a broader debate about sovereignty and regional control. In light of these developments, the global landscape seems to be at a critical crossroads. Rising powers, evolving alliances, and historical grudges are reshaping international relations, echoing the complex and unsettling visions that Baba Vanga described. Number 7. Climate change catastrophes. Among the Baba Vanga forecasts for 2024, she anticipated a dramatic increase in severe weather and natural disasters, linking these events to the intensifying effects of climate change. Her vision suggested that we might see a surge in the frequency and intensity of hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. These powerful storms could lead to extensive destruction and significant loss of life, reflecting concerns that climate change could be pushing our planet towards more extreme weather patterns. These predictions align with current scientific understanding of climate change. Research indicates that rising global temperatures are exacerbating weather extremes. Warmer ocean temperatures can intensify hurricanes, making them more powerful and destructive. For example, In recent years, hurricanes like Katrina and Maria have demonstrated how increased sea temperatures can fuel stronger storms. Rising sea levels caused by melting ice caps and thermal expansion are making coastal areas more vulnerable to flooding. In addition, shifting weather patterns could lead to more frequent and severe storms, amplifying the risks of widespread flooding and damage. Furthermore, Baba Vanga foresaw a major earthquake in the Pacific Rim, an area notorious for its seismic activity. This region, known as the Pacific Ring of Fire, is home to about 75% of the world's active volcanoes and is heavily affected by the movement of tectonic plates. Countries such as Japan, Indonesia, and Chile, situated along this ring, experience frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami in Japan, for example, was one of the most devastating natural disasters in recent history, causing widespread damage and loss of life. Number 6. Miracle cure for cancer. Baba Vanga, the mysterious Bulgarian mystic who has gained global recognition for her eerily accurate predictions, foresaw that 2024 would be a year of extraordinary breakthroughs that could reshape the course of human history. Among her most astonishing forecasts is the discovery of a miraculous cure for cancer, a disease that has claimed millions of lives worldwide and stymied scientists for decades. This breakthrough could signal a seismic shift in medical science, offering hope to millions who have long awaited a definitive solution to this devastating illness. The potential impact of this discovery is almost unimaginable. For decades, cancer has been one of the most feared diagnoses, with traditional treatments like chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery often offering limited success and severe side effects. But Baba Vanga's vision suggests that 2024 could bring a treatment that is not only effective but also far less harmful, possibly harnessing the body's immune system or utilizing advanced technologies like nanomedicine to target and destroy cancer cells with unprecedented precision. In tandem with these developments, global medicine is expected to see significant advancements in other areas as well. For example, CRISPR gene editing technology, which allows scientists to modify DNA with remarkable precision, could become even more refined, leading to cures for genetic disorders that were once considered untreatable. Personalized medicine, which tailors treatments to an individual's genetic makeup, could also become more widespread, offering more effective and targeted therapies for a wide range of diseases. Moreover, the convergence of these technological and medical advancements could usher in a new era of healthcare, where diseases that once seemed insurmountable are routinely cured, and where the quality of life is dramatically improved for people around the world. As these predictions unfold, 2024 could be remembered as a key year in human history, a time when the impossible became possible, and a brighter, healthier future began to take shape. Number 5. Yugoslavian star's tragic fate. A fascinating and eerie story connected to Baba Vanga involves a famous singer and actress from Yugoslavia, Silvana Armenulic, who was widely loved for her heartfelt performances in folk music and her roles in Yugoslav films. During her tour in Bulgaria in August 1976, Silvana decided to visit Baba Vanga, the renowned blind mystic whose prophecies had already garnered attention across Eastern Europe. Silvana entered Baba Vanga's modest home, hoping for guidance or perhaps some insight into her future. However, what she encountered was far from the comforting advice she might have expected. Baba Vanga sat in complete silence, staring out of a window with her back turned to Silvana as if lost in a deep trance. The atmosphere in the room grew increasingly tense as the moments ticked by, the silence becoming almost unbearable. After what felt like an eternity, Baba Vanga finally spoke, but her words were chilling. "I do not want to speak with you. Not now. Go and come back in 3 months." Her voice was distant, almost as if she were speaking to someone far away rather than to Silvana. Baffled and deeply unsettled, Silvana hesitated, unsure of how to respond. As she began to leave, Baba Vanga abruptly added, "Wait. In fact, you will not be able to return. Go, and if you can, come back in 3 months." Silvana left Baba Vanga's home in tears, the weight of the mystic's words heavy on her heart. She interpreted Baba Vanga's cryptic message as a prophecy of her impending death, a belief that haunted her in the weeks that followed. Tragically, her premonition was realized when, on October 10th, 1976, just 2 months after that fateful encounter, Silvana and her sister died in a car accident near the town of Kolari in what was then Yugoslavia. The eerie accuracy of Baba Vanga's prediction sent shockwaves through those who heard the story, further solidifying her reputation as a prophetess with a mysterious connection to the unknown. Number 4. The rise of ISIS. Baba Vanga, a Bulgarian mystic and clairvoyant, became internationally renowned for her remarkable predictions. Among her most captivating forecasts was one concerning a great Muslim war. According to her followers, Vanga envisioned a future where Muslim forces would invade Europe, leading to a major conflict. This conflict was predicted to result in the establishment of an Islamic caliphate centered in Rome by the year 2043. This prophecy is particularly intriguing due to its alignment with recent geopolitical developments. For example, the rise of extremist groups like ISIS, which declared a self-styled caliphate in 2014, seems to echo Vanga's warning. ISIS's claim to a caliphate marked a significant moment in modern history, as it attempted to establish an Islamic state across parts of Syria and Iraq. Additionally, ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, such as the Syrian civil war and the turmoil in Libya, have led to a massive migration crisis. Millions of people from predominantly Muslim countries have fled to Europe seeking safety, which has added a layer of complexity to Vanga's prophecy. The migration crisis has had a profound impact on European societies, influencing political debates and policies regarding immigration and security. This phenomenon has further fueled speculation about Vanga's predictions, drawing attention from both conspiracy theorists and scholars. The interplay between her prophecy and real-world events has sparked intense interest and discussion. Vanga's predictions are known for their broad and sometimes vague nature, which allows for various interpretations. Her ability to foresee significant events, despite the ambiguity, continues to captivate and intrigue people worldwide. Her prophecies remain a topic of debate, with many discussing their potential accuracy and implications in the context of global events. Number 3. The September 11th attacks. The devastating September 11th attacks are believed to have been predicted by the mysterious Bulgarian clairvoyant Baba Vanga long before they occurred. In 1989, during one of her prophetic trances, she uttered the words "horror, horror" as she foresaw a dark future for the United States. She spoke of steel birds bringing destruction to the American people and described an ominous scene where wolves will be howling in a bush and innocent blood will be gushing. To her followers, this cryptic vision was later interpreted as a prediction of the hijacked airplanes that would strike the World Trade Center, triggering a global crisis that would forever alter the course of history. The steel birds were seen as a metaphor for the planes, and the bush was thought to symbolize then-President George Bush, who would lead the nation's military response in the aftermath of the tragedy. Baba Vanga's reputation for eerily accurate predictions only grew after the 9/11 attacks, as many of her other prophecies were also linked to major world events. She had previously predicted the sinking of the Russian submarine Kursk, the rise of ISIS, and even the 24 tsunami. In the wake of the September 11th attacks, Baba Vanga's prophecy cast a long shadow of despair over the United States, as her unsettling words seemed to echo the nation's grief. Yet despite the immense tragedy, the United States has shown remarkable resilience. In the years that followed, the country not only rebuilt the shattered towers in the form of the One World Trade Center, a symbol of hope and strength, but also strengthened its national security measures, transforming the way the world approaches global terrorism. Now, the United States stands tall, having emerged stronger from one of the darkest days in its history. Number 2. Rise in cyber attacks. Baba Vanga's prophecy about the rise of cyber threats is among her most striking predictions, showcasing her uncanny foresight in the digital age. Despite living long before the internet became a household necessity, Baba Vanga, who passed away in 1996, predicted a future where cyber attacks would pose significant threats to global security. She envisioned a world where hackers would target critical infrastructure, such as power grids, water treatment facilities, and financial systems, heightening the risks to national and international stability. This prediction is eerily relevant today as the world witnesses an unprecedented surge in cybercrime. Recent events have laid bare the vulnerability of our interconnected systems. For example, a massive data breach recently exposed sensitive information, including social security numbers and passcodes, of approximately 6,600,000 current and 65,400,000 former account holders. This data was discovered on the dark web, a hidden part of the internet notorious for illegal activities. The breach is suspected to involve AT&T, one of the world's largest telecommunications companies, though it remains uncertain whether the data came directly from AT&T or a third-party vendor. In response, AT&T have initiated a comprehensive investigation and begun notifying affected customers, underscoring the gravity of the situation. Such incidents are becoming alarmingly common. The cybersecurity landscape is fraught with challenges as cybercriminals grow more sophisticated. For instance, in 2021, a ransomware attack on Colonial Pipeline, the largest fuel pipeline in the United States, led to widespread fuel shortages across the East Coast. Similarly, major tech giants like Apple, Meta, which is formerly Facebook, and X, which is formerly Twitter, have all suffered significant breaches, exposing the personal data of millions of users. These events highlight the stark reality of Baba Vanga's prediction and the ongoing struggle between technological innovation and the protection of personal information and data privacy. Number 1. Baba Vanga's eerie death prediction. One of the most interesting aspects of Baba Vanga's gifts was her prediction about her death. During a 1990 interview, she accurately forecasted that she would pass away on August 11, 1996, a prophecy that came true on that very date, down to the exact day. This eerie precision not only showcased her exceptional foresight, but also added an intriguing layer to her already enigmatic legacy. Vanga's clairvoyant insights extended well beyond her personal life. She is credited with predicting the fall of the Soviet Union, a prediction made during the Cold War when such a collapse seemed unlikely. Additionally, she foresaw the September 11th attacks in the United States, with some reports claiming she described the event as a steel bird crashing into American brothers. Vanga also predicted the rise of ISIS, a prophecy made long before the terrorist group's emergence on the global stage. Her predictions were often interpreted through her profound understanding of global dynamics and human behavior. Remarkably, she made her forecasts without access to the modern technology or information people rely on today. The accuracy of her prediction about her death, coupled with her track record of foreseeing major global events, continues to captivate and puzzle researchers and enthusiasts alike. Her life and prophecies have inspired numerous books, documentaries, and studies, contributing to her legendary status. Many believe that her extraordinary abilities were the result of heightened spiritual insight or connections with otherworldly realms. The exact timing of her death, as predicted, is frequently cited as evidence of her remarkable foresight, adding to the mystique of her life and work. What are your thoughts about the resurfaced Baba Vanga prediction for 2024? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below.